Good morning everyone, or whatever greeting is appropriate for what time it is for you. We have some very exciting news today. Just dropped, we have got the Planet Zoo Conservation Pack announcement. Something that we were kind of expecting some sort of announcement today. Obviously we had a live stream yesterday. We saw what looked like a lot of flower paintings and things they were doing. We saw what looked like leopard spots as well. So we had hints of something coming, but obviously at this stage, now that we're out of the location based or like continent packs, we don't really know what to expect. So there was a lot of guesses going around, but yeah, we have finally got the announcement that it is conservation pack. So quite a generalised pack in terms of the animals, just going for more endangered species. So we have got let's look at the list. So we've got the Przewalski's horse, quite high on the list. I think a lot of these species were relatively high on the meta wish list that is on the forums. So the Przewalski's horse, we've got the Amur Leopard, so that was the hint of the spots that we saw yesterday. The Siamang Gibbon, another incredibly highly requested species, one that obviously coming from a modding point of view as well, we can't really do very well any gibbons with the species we have already, so to have an official gibbon is very exciting. Then we've got the Scimitar-Horned Oryx, one of my personal favourites actually, so I'm quite glad we're getting them because that is a very nice species. And then the exhibit animal, so this is a scenery pack, will be the Axolotl, which is another fan favourite. So we'll be getting all those animals as well as the scenery items, 150 scenery items with quite a lot of useful pieces by the sounds of it. We'll go a bit more into that. We'll have a look at the trailer, and I've already shown you some of the pictures as I've been talking now that we have been given on Steam and things like that. So we'll have a look at the trailer, but this pack will be coming on the 21st of June, so just a couple of weeks away. Very exciting. We don't know about update 1.10, which is quite unusual for them. They normally do them the other way around, so potentially there's something very exciting in that one that they've decided to actually hold off on the update as they normally do, update before DLC. Maybe they thought, oh, this is very good, we'll do DLC before, but we don't know. I'm sure we'll find out soon. But yeah, so let's watch the trailer and then we can kind of get into the I'll stop it as we go through as well, and we'll get into some of the new bits and stuff that we might have. I don't want this video to be too long, but yeah, we'll have a look now at what we have got. So here we go. First scene, straight off I'm going to say flowers, and that's something that I think we have been lacking really in Planet Zoo. We've got some quite fancy looking flowers, and but I mean, from my point of view, from where I live, things like the kind of wildflowers is stuff that we've been missing. We've got quite a lot of fancy flowers and more tropical looking flowers, but as we can see here, we've got things like poppies, which was shown in the live stream, and sunflowers. So nice species of plants there that we can use in wild areas from quite a lot of places. We've got a lot of variation in colour. We're missing a little bit of that. I don't even know if we have any red flowers currently, do we? I'm sure you can correct me there. It also looks like we've got some different grasses as well. I just noticed it when I was watching. It definitely looks like we'll have some variety of grasses there, so you can see these, they don't even look like drin grass, so maybe it's a new flexicolour type of grass. I know it was mentioned, people spoke about it on Discord at some point. I can't remember who said it, but there was a Twitter conversation where one of the developers asked about flexicolour grass, so if we are getting that, that'll be incredibly handy. So yeah, sunflowers, poppies, we've got some white flowers there, I can't tell exactly what they are, and then this thing that's creeping up the wall, as well as that looks like an official piece, some sort of trellis piece, unless we've got that type already. But yeah, definitely something growing up there with fruit. Is it tomato-y type plant? I'm not really sure. Flower pot might be new. Watering can, water butt. They're all new. That's quite nice little features. Broom, very handy. Something that they've had in the game for ages with the caretakers, but we've never had a piece for. Pause it again. So we've got some food trays for fruit and veg, that sort of thing. We've got tool rack hook things on the wall there on the right. Pumpkins. Have we always had pumpkins? That might be new. And then we've got the hose reel. They've talked about it. We'll have a quick look at the post as well. But the hose reel we have got there. And then the tools themselves hanging up. Shovel, fork, probably, that sort of thing. Very nice. Zoomed out view there. What is that? There's a giant leopard thing in the background. I didn't notice that one. I don't know what that is. But yeah, the grass, like the grass in that skip. Skip? We don't have a skip, that's new. So yeah, that'll be some very good backstage things. There's a hose reel on the wall there as well, actually, in the back. So that's good. Buckets. Yeah, lots of really cool stuff here, by the looks of it. Air conditioning vents, someone mentioned as well. So yeah, some quite cool pieces so far for the backstage areas to make them dressed up a bit nicer. Right, here we have, I presume, the gibbon enclosure. So we've seen this in the photo of the gibbons, this structure with the kind of metal rods, or I'm not sure exactly what they're supposed to be, but I don't know if this is a specific item or if these are stuff that you can still build piece by piece, or if it's just a habitat item, a set habitat item, maybe in different sizes. Not sure, can't really tell. The only other thing from this image I think that is new, possibly that wall at the back, but that plant on the right hand side, the green one on the wall climbing up, I think that looks like that might be new. Let's carry on. We don't actually see them in this shot, but we have seen the picture of them, of course. Here, am I gonna? Yeah, there we go. So we've got a big shovel there, two different types of shovels. We've got the wheelbarrow over there as well. Sort of, what is that on the right, on that rack, that metal sort of rack at the back? Some weird thing with a face. Oh, it's an axolotl, isn't it? Okay. Is that an axolotl sign possibly there on the back next to that yellow barrel type thing? It looks a bit creepy, but yeah. We see more of the grass here as well, with proper little seed pods and stuff. More of the same, right? The first and only animal we actually see, and not even an adult, by the looks of it, it's a baby. The baby Przewalski's horse there, looking very cute. And here again, yeah, here we can see really well the grasses and some more of the flowers, a kind of daisy-like flower. But then, yeah, the grasses on the right-hand side, they're definitely new. Proper. This is grass, as I would kind of say. Like the drin grass is nice, but this is like proper grass. So that's very exciting to see that, and very much a very useful piece. So there we go. That is the trailer. So let's go on to this for a second. So here's the actual post. So obviously we've gone through the animals. So 150 scenery pieces, 5 animals. See Przewalski's horse, Amur Leopard, Siamang, Scimitar-Horned Oryx, and Axolotl. Seen that picture already. So yeah, 150 scenery items. So also, one thing that everyone always says about is foliage, and here that's good. You're in for a real treat with foliage included in this pack. So we've got tomato plant. Okay, so that was what we saw on the wall. Fig tree. I thought we already had a fig. Oh no, that was a strangler fig, wasn't it? So a fig tree. Korean pine. Don't know really what they look like, but it's always nice to have new plants and trees and stuff. And then here, this is the exciting bit for me, a haven of sweeping meadow flowers, including, that's not everything, buttercups, daisy, oxeye daisies and poppies. Obviously we're getting sunflowers, potentially some other little flowers as well, so very exciting, and of course the grass, as we said. Other scenery items as well, so just going for the sustainability route really for that. So wooden slat off-grid pieces, 3D printed concrete wall set, a bit of an interesting one, but it looks like that's what we've got in the background of this photo. Grass roof tiles, so you get green roofs quite in at the minute with sustainability and all that. And then here, backstage items, rake, hose, wheelbarrow, but obviously there's more than that too. And then a new time scenario, of course, for those of you who like the time scenarios. As I always say, not one for me, but I do think they're nice too, for the people who do want them. So yeah, Turtle Rock Wildlife Orphanage, so rehabilitating, rescuing things, so sustainability, education, plant diversity, education, yeah, so all of that sort of stuff. And then again, 21st of June, that will be out. So more news on update 1.10 for you soon. So yeah, I'm excited to see what they say about for the update now that they've released this first. This is the first time they've ever released information on a DLC before an update, so that's quite interesting. They've broken literally every single possible rule that we have about how they release stuff now, so from this point on we literally have no idea. But yeah, that is it. So very exciting. They've done well with the animals in terms of encompassing some very well known and well represented species in zoos, as well as ones that link very well to conservation. For me, if I'm going to talk about zoo conservation, Przewalski's horse, Scimitar-Horned Oryx are the two of the main ones I would talk about, because they are very good stories for them. Siamang done a great job. We finally get a gibbon, one of the rigs we really needed, because there's no way we could make it ourselves, so we really needed a gibbon. Amur Leopard, again, actually another one for conservation, well represented. Everyone wanted a leopard, so we will finally have one, which is lovely. So in terms of what I'm going to do, for Whipsnade, we do have the Przewalski's horse, we do have the Scimitar-Horned Oryx, so I will be able to make my enclosures for official versions of those animals. Pop them in there. Siamang wise, I might be able to find somewhere for it as a replacement. An Amur Leopard, probably not in the Whipsnade one. In Wild Planet Zoo, I'm sure I will try and incorporate some of these into there. I haven't actually, so if we look at it now, we're only getting Asian, African. Yes, that's right, isn't it? Asian and African animals. So Asian Amur Leopard, Asian Przewalski's horse, Asian Siamang, African Scimitar-Horned Oryx. So yeah, and then Axolotl, I suppose, is could incorporate into one of the American areas, North American, whatever it is. So yes, yeah, nice stuff. I think that one of the biggest things will be the foliage for me. I always love the foliage. Seeing something like this, there's no way really very easily we can create this at the minute. I really hope, yeah, that we get a lot of different grasses, especially like large covering ones would be nice. So you don't have to create this, you don't have to put like 20 different well, not 20, so you don't have to put like 100 pieces to create this. You could do like half of that maybe. Like large versions of this would be lovely. And then the flowers, just break it up, add in some colour. Very nice, very exciting stuff. So yeah, hopefully over the next couple of weeks we'll see some more information, some more pictures. We'll see some news about the update, some of the other bits that are coming in there. So yeah, if you're excited as well as I am, then leave a comment or something like that. Tell me what you're excited for. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to keep up to date with news and stuff that I create as well. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.